Hello guys and welcome back to TEDxlio. I am Leo. You are watching Leo podcast series where we explore ideas that inspire and empower. And today we are diving into a topic that can make our break of journey to success. Healing is a word we often hear, but what does it truly mean? It is just not physical recovery, or is there something deeper, something more profound? Today we will explore the different dimension of healing, physical healing, emotional and even spiritual, and how they all intertwine to help us become whole again. So Let's start with physical healing. There is a type of healing that most of us familiar with. When we talk about physical healing, we are referring to the about natural body's natural ability to repair itself. Think about the last time you skipped your knees or caught a cold. Your body immediately went to work. White blood cell rushed to the site of injury. Tissues began to regenerate, and over time you were good as new. It's easy to take this for granted because it's such a fundamental part of human being. But physical healing is not just about letting time to its work. It's about how we support our body's natural processes. For instance, we have broken a bone. You know that rest is crucial, but rest is alone isn't enough. Proper nutrition, hydration, and even physical therapy can make a significant difference in how well and how quickly you heal. Think about food rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. These are like food fuel for your body's healing engine. And then there is a medical aspects. In some cases, healing requires more than what your bodies can do on their own. This is where medicine and technology come in, whether it's antibiotics to fight off an infection, surgery to repair damaged organ, or physiotherapy to regain strength after an injury. The beauty of modern medicine is that it works in tandem with our body's natural processes, enhancing and supporting them in ways that can lead to quicker and more effective recovery. But here's something we often overlook. Physical healing is deeply connected to our mental and emotional state. Studies have shown that stress, anxiety, and even our mindset can influence how well we heal physically. That's why it's important to take care of our mental and emotional well-being during the healing processes. They are all part of same healing. Now let's move on the emotional healing. This type of healing is less visible, but it's just as important, if no more, not more so. Emotional wounds can be caused by a variety of experiences: loss, trauma, betrayal, or even prolonged stress. Unlike physical wounds, you can't see emotional wounds, but you can certainly feel them. They can manifest as sadness, anger, anxiety, or even physical symptoms like fatigue or illness. Emotional healing begins with acknowledgement. It's about recognizing and admitting to yourself and you have been hurt. This is often that hardest step to because it requires vulnerability. But once you acknowledge the pain, you can start to process it. Processing doesn't mean dwelling on the pain, but rather understanding it, where it comes from, why it hurts, and what it means to you. There's various ways to facilitate emotional healing. For some, it's talking to a trusted friend or therapist. For others, it might be journaling, where you can express your thoughts and feelings in a safe space. Sometimes it's about giving yourself permission to feel, whether that's crying, laughing, or simply sitting in with your emotions. Emotional healing is not about rushing to get over something. It's about giving yourself it. the time and space to truly process what you are going through. Another crucial aspect of emotional healing is self compassion. It's easy to hard on yourself, to blame yourself for feeling the way you do, but healing requires kindness towards yourself. It's about treating yourself with the same understanding and compassion you would offer a close friend who's going through a tough time. Lastly, let's not forget the power of connection. Let's surroundings yourself with supportive people can be incredibly healing. Whether it's friend, family, or support groups, human connections can provide comfort, perspectives, and a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. Then there's mental healing. In today's fast paced world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information, responsibilities, and stresses. It's easy to become overwhelmed, and when that happens, our mental health can suffer. Mental healing is about restoring balance and clarity into our minds. One of the first steps is mental healing is awareness. This means paying One of the first step is mental healing is awareness. This means paying attention to your thoughts, feelings, and mental patterns. Are you often stressed? Do you find yourself caught in negative thinking loops? Awareness allows to identify when something isn't right, which is the first step is addressing it. Once you are aware, you can begin to take steps to heal. This might involve setting boundaries both with you others and with yourself. It could mean saying no to additional responsibilities when you are already feeling overwhelmed, or might involve taking a break from social media if you find in negativity impact of your mood. Mindfulness and meditation are powerful tools for mental healing. They help you to slow down, to be present, and to observe your thoughts without judgment. Over time, these practices can lead to greater mental clarity, reduced stress, and more positive outlook on life. Gratitude is another important aspect of mental healing by focusing on what's going well in your life rather than what's going wrong. You can shift your mental state from one of negativity to one of positivity. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather balancing your perspectives. Regularly practicing gratitude can improve your mood, reduce stress, and enhance your overall mental well-being. Sleep is also crucial for mental healing. During sleep, your brain processes the event of the day, consolidates memories, and repairs itself. Clo- Chronic sleep deprivation can lead to a host of mental health issues from anxiety and depression to impaired cognitive functions. Prioritizing good sleep hygiene is an essential part of mental healing. Finally, let's talk about spiritual healing. This is the most abstract form of healing, but it's no less important than the others. Spiritual healing is about finding a sense of peace, purpose, and connection, whether that's to a higher power, to nature, or simply your inner itself. Self. For someone, spiritual healing is rooted in religion. It's about reconnecting with their faith, praying, and finding comfort in a belief that they are part of something greater than themselves. For others, it might be about connecting with nature, talking walks in the forest, watching the sunrise, or simply sitting by the ocean. Nature has a way of grounding us, of reminding us of the beauty and vastness of the world. We can be incredibly healing. Meditation and yoga are also powerful tools for spiritual healing. These practices encourage you to go inwards, to quiet the mind, and to connect with your inner self. They can help you find to a sense of calm and clarity even in the midst of chaos. Spiritual healing can also involve exploring your purpose in life, what brings you joy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what values do you hold dear. These questions can guide you towards a deeper understanding of yourself and your place in the world. It also worth noting that spiritual healing doesn't have to be a solo journey. Communities, whether they are religious, cultural, or based on shared interest, can provide a sense of belonging and support. Being part of community and give you a sense of connection and shared purpose, which is incredibly healing. Healing in all its forms in a journey. It's not something that happens overnight, and it's not something that has a definitive endpoint. Whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual healing is about taking the time to care yourself, to understand yourself, and to nurture yourself back to a state of wholeness. Remember, healing is a personal process. What works for one person might not work for another, and that's okay. The key is to listening your body, your mind, and your spirit, and to give yourself the care and compassion you deserve. Thank you for tuning in the into TEDxlio. I hope today's episode gave you some valuable insights. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Also, hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Let's keep the conversation going in the comment below. I had love to hear your thoughts and ideas. Stay inspired, and until next time, keep pushing your boundaries. Thank you.